Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the World of Wrestling Podcast. Here today to discuss about the WWE Monday Night Raw, August 24th, 2026 review. Show fucking sucked. Boring as hell. Usual typical crap from WWE. Right back where we came from. Had some decent shows, and now it's crap. Go figure. Had Royce Keys come back out of fucking nowhere and became a heel. Attacked LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, and the Usos, along with two other big, broad-ass fucking dudes that are strong as hell. And they beat the living shit out of them like they were the Nexus or something. From back in the 2010 or some shit like that. And, I don't know, man. I don't know. I, think the show sucked, though. I didn't think much of it. Ray Phoenix won his match against Dragon Lee. And it was a good match, actually. It was the only good match on the show, to be quite frank. They hinted tonight, Chad Gable and Ethan Page for a possible IC championship match that might be coming up in the future. I mean, like, I'm not sitting here for 30 minutes to an hour talking about this shit. To be quite frank with you guys, I don't even think it's worth the fucking time to do that. I personally am over this shit. I really am. Viewership on the channel's crap. I don't know if it has to do with the changes that YouTube has made. I've been getting new subscribers on the channel, which has been surprising. But yeah, I'm not stoked about this show tonight. I thought the show was lackluster. I enjoyed the interaction between LA Knight and Solo Sikoa. LA Knight pretty much says that he, Solo Sikoa doesn't owe him anything. He just has his back. Don't turn his back on him. In a sense, like, don't fuck him over or something like that. And we're good, we're aces, and yada, yada, yada. That's what happened there. Roxanne Perez and Stephanie Vacour had their matchup tonight. Stephanie Vacour ended up winning with the help of Becky Lynch, evening out the odds when the Judgment Day with Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan were interfering. There was a moment on the show where JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio was on the show. Can't quite remember, nor do I fucking care. I mean, this show sucked. Like, literally didn't even try. Not even, they didn't feel like they were even giving any effort to trying to make this show worth anything to sit through. If you're having a pre-tape show and all that, but you're not going to put the effort, why show up? Why? That's like a football team that, yeah, it might be struggling, but they have the capabilities of possibly winning the game, and they just decide not to show up anyway. But why would you do that? Why show up then at all? Just don't show up. Don't air your shit. Just give us a fucking week off. I mean, seriously, that's what I would prefer. I would prefer a week off from this garbage. And quite frankly, I could do that because I'm not getting monetized on this fucking YouTube channel I've created for the last over 10 plus years. It's been 11 years and I still have yet to get this channel off the fucking ground. My own fault in certain aspects, but I think I have great ideas on this channel. I think I've made some great comments about pro wrestling. There's no emotion. There's no nothing. It's just bullshit. It's really what it is. Also, Stephanie Vacour mentioned that she will be challenging in 2 weeks for the Women's World Championship against Liv Morgan, and thanked Becky Lynch for helping her out, but she didn't need it. But she appreciates her care for evening out the odds and making it a fair fight for her in her match. Javon Evans, he got his ass kicked by Big Cass, and I believe that's when JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio interfered after the match was over, that is. And, yeah. I mean, this show was nothing. It really wasn't anything. There's nothing to review here. I don't even know why they showed up, man. I really don't. Me personally, I'm getting tired of covering this shit, honestly. I don't see there's any value in it. I'm not pumped to do these reviews anymore. I'm beaten. I'm tapping out, man. I'm just tapped out. I've had it. I don't think this company cares about its audience. I don't think they give a flying fuck about any of this. And that's fine. Don't. I hope you go out of business. That's what I do hope for. I can't stand WWE. I like AEW a lot better than WWE. I would love to see WWE become a better promotion, but I don't see that ever happening. Because I don't see that they care about their people, their performers, nothing. They're not trying to build nothing. They deliberately bury everyone on this roster. I'm just over it. Also tonight we had Sol Ruka talking backstage, and then interrupted by Lyra Valkyria trying to convince her to step aside so that she can face the Intercontinental Champion Raquel Rodriguez for the title instead of her. And so Ruka wasn't buying it. She said, I know what you're trying to do here. I beat you last week. That makes me the number one contender, not you. Okay. Like, who cares? This shit sucks, man. It really does. There is nothing entertaining, fun, or exciting about this garbage product. It is absolutely an utter waste of everyone's time. 100%. I'm over this. This company is just a fucking waste of everybody's time. And I'm just over this trash. So, that's just my thoughts, man. I'm not sitting here forever talking about this fucking shit show. I'm not gonna sit here and go through segment by segment what happened on this show. This show sucked ass. There ain't no reason for me to sit here. And, quite frankly, outside of you guys, I don't care to do this shit. I really don't. I do this out of consideration to the current subscribers and the future subscribers that I will have. And, that's it. But, quite frankly, I think I might start covering some other shit on this channel, because this shit ain't working for me. I don't know if you guys like sports. I'm into betting on sports, so I might rebrand this channel to Smashing the Lines. I've thought about doing that. If you're into betting and you're into sports, this might be the channel for you. I mean, I could still cover pro wrestling on here. It's not an issue. But personally, me covering it week to week, I'm getting kind of tired of it. I really am. This shit is tiring. You gotta come on here and spend almost an hour of my time recording and doing all this trash, and sitting here trying to give ideas, yet the ideas mean absolutely nothing to these people. I prefer watching AEW. At least I have some moments where I'm entertained. There's some commentary that's made that's entertaining, meaning like promos that are cut in the middle of the shows. There's something positive. This show had none of it. None. There was a little bit of laughter, a little bit of fun. The crowd was fucking dead in Ottawa. Ottawa, Canada was fucking dead as a corpse. I mean, like, and they know what's up. They know the product sucks. It's shit. Why do they go to these shows? I have no idea. I don't know why they want to throw their money away. Do they like being bored out of their mind while their fucking checkbooks or their wallets are being stolen from them, basically, in a sense? Like, I don't get it. I really don't understand the logic behind going to these WWE shows. They're not the Attitude Era. They're not the Ruthless Aggression Era. Hell, they're not even a fucking PG era. They ain't even reaching the levels of PG era, and that had some great moments in it. I don't even know what freaking era we're really in at this point outside of the Triple H blow it out your ass era. What's the better era you ought to call this fucking crap? Get out of here. You get a couple of good shows, and then all of a sudden, poof, you get a shit show because they're pre-recorded or they're having to do an early show because they don't want to have the guys wrestle on Labor Day. I don't blame them. I don't have an issue with that. But just because they're pre-recorded, they're being pre-taped, why aren't you put some effort behind what you're doing? The shit makes no sense. It makes it feel like, why am I watching your show then? For what? For you to go ahead and tell me, oh, well, you know, it's just an average shit show because it's not really a full-fledged show in our opinion because it's pre-taped. Like, bro, what the fuck are you doing then on TV? Just take the week off or something. I'm so over this product. It is such a fucking waste of time. Who in their right mind thinks that what we watched here tonight was worth anyone's fucking time? If you do, please get lost. This show was not good. This show sucked a major dick. Heavily, may I add. I mean, nothing really happened. Oh yeah, Penta won his match against La Parka in a awful, and I mean dead awful match. Not because Penta sucks, but his opponent wasn't all that great, in my opinion. The crowd was fucking dead as a corpse. I mean, I don't get anyone who still supports this fucking shit. How in the fuck do they still have fans that sit there and spend their hard-earned money, that they go out of their way working 40 hours a week, 9 to 5, busting your ass, barely can afford your fucking bills unless you're working 2 jobs, maybe 3, and you're sitting there probably going ahead and making monthly payments for these tickets because you can't afford them up front. Who the fuck does that? Outside of a mental patient. This is stupid. I wouldn't waste a fucking dime on this trash if you paid me. I would. If you paid me, I'd go and do something else with that money that's more meaningful. This was garbage. And how anyone can support this product, I don't know. It's beyond me. I can't support this product. I can't stand this product. And I don't want to be a fan of it. I'm just reviewing it, that's all. If they excel, get better, great. They don't? Please, just Go away already. We don't need you. Us wrestling fans. We don't need you. You are a cancer to the pro wrestling society. You are a fucking cancer, WWE. You suck at what you do. I'm not a fan of your product? You damn right I'm not. Because of what you're doing. I should fuck off. That's what Triple H said last year. That any fans that don't support what they're doing aren't a true fan of the product, and they should go fuck off. Well, I'm not gonna fuck off because I got a YouTube channel. But if I ever stop doing reviews on this fucking channel, I will fuck off and say fuck right back to you. Alright? So fuck this company, fuck this shit. This show was an absolute waste of everybody's fucking time. And if you like this show, good for you. I'm glad you can settle for fucking mediocrity garbage and be okay with it. So congratulations to you. You didn't sit through and waste your time. But for someone like me who wants a little bit better on his wrestling Monday Night Raw shows, I mean, this was not for me. But anyway, guys, at this time, you know what to do. Hit the like button if you liked the video. Hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to the channel. And leave a comment down below. I'll definitely get back to you on that. Thank you guys very much for watching. And have a great night, guys. Bye. And, oh yeah, I forgot one other thing. There was one good thing on this show. And then you can hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. I thought that the contract signing between Braun Breaker and Obafemi was entertaining. That I enjoyed. That was another thing on this show that was pretty good. But other than that and the interaction between LA Knight and Solo Sikoa, everything else on this show sucked a fucking dick. Braun Breaker looked good here. Obafemi looked good. I thought that was good. I thought the fact that they're doing this so quickly is a little bit rushing it. I don't think they built Braun Breaker enough to the same level as Obafemi right now at this point. Now, if it was like earlier this year and Braun Breaker was looking like that and we had Obafemi in that same category with one another, like Oba is now, and they took the Braun Breaker we had earlier this year facing the Obafemi we have now, that to me would have been a perfect time to do all this. But the problem is these two are not in the same, they're not at the same wavelengths. They're actually rather completely on different wavelengths. One's at a higher level, the other's at a lower level, and that's Braun Breaker at the lower level. The only way I could see this working out is if Braun Breaker wins with the return of Bronson Reed. Which is possible, it's probably going to happen. And I would put money on Braun Breaker for this. He's actually a underdog, to be quite frank with you guys. So that's plus money if you're dropping money on Braun Breaker on BetUS. Just to let you guys know about that. But he better win because he needs it badly. I don't think Obafemi would be affected by this, especially with a Bronson Reed interference helping Braun Breaker win this match. But personally, I mean, we had whatchamacallit, I can't fucking remember his name. Austin Theory interfere in this contract signing. And there was also interaction between Braun Breaker and Paul Heyman during this contract signing. He wanted Paul Heyman to sign it for Obafemi since he is now his best buddy or something like that. And Braun Breaker is getting that idea rolling around in his head, and Paul Heyman's like completely thrown off by this. Like, bro, I have nothing to do with this man. So Paul Heyman, I guess, apparently has become Don King of pro wrestling or something. I have no idea. But yeah, that was the other part of the show that was fairly decent, not bad. But the match being rushed when Braun Breaker is not established anymore. He fell off the rails. I really feel like they should have gotten Braun Breaker back on the rails first before we just jump him right into a one-on-one match with Obafemi, and making this whole matchup centered around who's going to be the future of WWE, to me sounds absolutely absurd, because either one of these guys can be looked at as the future. It doesn't have to be one of them, it could be both. I mean, I don't get this company, but it is what it is, so you know what to do. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to the channel, and leave a comment down below. I'll definitely get back to you on that. Thank you guys very much for watching. Have a great night, guys.